So I decided I'm just gonna test this out because sometime I want to have a live stream coming up here. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just wait around for a bit and see who is gonna come upon the scene, and then the next one I am going to announce it. Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me? How is life going where you are? Hey, finally. Hey, how you doing? Light X Haven and okay, let's see what's going on here. Something come up and block my There you guys are. Let me get this thing out of there. Okay, you guys are hearing me fine, right? I trying to figure this out here, so bear with me. I I finally figured this out. So yeah, the video is a bit choppy for some reason. No, it's not my internet, so I'm gonna have to figure out some other stuff here. Uh, I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow night, hopefully, to totally figure this vibe out and see what's going on here with it. Oh, cool. The video is fine now. Finally. So yeah, I'll come back on tomorrow night. I'm in West Virginia. Let me see, Eastern Standard Time, probably around 7:30, just to say hi and talk to you guys a little bit and take, because this is the I like talking to different people. Now, like tomorrow night, I want to know where everybody's from. You know what I mean? And we could discuss that kind of stuff. All right, cool. Thank you, Anjanette Gibson. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Hey, the Flies one. How you doing, man? Art Monkey, how you doing? Oh, yeah. I talk a lot. Mom always told me I talk too much. But yeah, come on here and talk and take it. See what's going on. 2 days off from work, so I have time to do a little jabbering and thing. And if I talk too fast, let me know, because sometimes I talk really fast and kind of divert back to like island lingo. So you're gonna have to stop here and say, wait, what are you talking about? Slow down. Because I ain't gonna have usually sometimes I have to have translators here. Yeah. Yeah, it's that British education that's got me speaking this kind of English. But we have on the island we have our own little English that we speak, and sometimes some of the patois words come out when I get comfortable. So yeah, you might have to go, whoa, hold on a second. What did you just say? I mean, I've been in America for the longest while, since 1986, and that still happened to me. People have to stop me and say, hey, talk English, which I am. It's just Grenadian English. But thank you guys for showing up, man. I've been trying to do a live for a while now, and I've been working on fixing everything, to get everything going. And finally, it looks like I have it going. I had to get new internet because the one I was using was for the building I'm in, and it wasn't the best. But so I got me some new internet like about a while back, and now here we go. we're gonna be doing this. So thank you guys for coming in and thing. And I guess I'll put it in the community tab section on YouTube here, exactly when I'm coming in, or I might just do a premiere. So then you guys gotta know when I'm coming in, and obviously you guys have your notifications on, so you know that I'm on here. So make sure your notifications are on, so we could come on and have a little conversation, according to some of my friends. So thank you guys for coming through, and all right. I got some emoji thing down here, you know. Thanks, man. Thank you, Andrew. You know, thanks for dropping by and thing. You know, I like doing this. I really love doing this. I love history, even though that's not my field of study was sociology. But I do love history, and there's always a little sociology and history there that you could pick up on. So, you know, I like learning about old stuff. On my island, there's a lot of old buildings and a lot of historical sites and stuff, just like pretty much everywhere else in the world. But on my island is so small you could just travel most of it in one day. But I used to go sit in old forts and just sit there when I was a kid. My mom always told me I'm going to disappear, go into these old forts one day and not coming back. But I used to go sit in there and daydream about the life they had and stuff. Yep, that's true. Social history is a thing, you know. But did a lot of traveling and going into historical sites, especially down in that region down there. The one place I didn't go and I should have gone was Machu Picchu. I know the Napoleon Wars. I'm almost finished it, man. Those things are really interesting. I haven't been back home since I came here, and that was 1986. Yeah, 1986 was the last time I've been home. My mom was up here, so I came up here. I have a sister that's been living here since 1972, and another brother was up here, but he moved back to a different island in the Caribbean. So I live in a place called West Virginia. I'm the only person from my country that lives in this place here. Yeah, the Napoleon Marshall series is really cool. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying it. Next week, I'm gonna probably be coming up to the ending of it. Okay, cool. I'll be looking. Yeah, I'll look into that. I think if I could find the history of generals from different countries and stuff, that would be really nice to react to too. I really like. I don't like war, but I definitely like the history of it. We learn. We're supposed to learn from our mistakes. So you know, it's nice to see there's a lot of people interested in history and stuff there. What I hope to do someday, because where I live, there's a lot of historical stuff here too. You know, this is a pretty old town that I live in. There's a building like about 3 blocks down the street from me, and it was an old theater, and it's like a really old building. And going to the bathrooms in there is like going to the catacombs. And every time when I went, it's not open now, but whenever I went there and I went to the bathroom, I felt like some ghost is going to jump out at me or something like that. Hannibal series from History Math is a good one. Oh, Roman history. Yeah. The next series, I'm not sure. I have a whole bunch of them set aside. Uh, but the next series is wait a minute. There was one. I think I'm starting the one with uh, the one that was supposed to be that Dracula was supposed to be. come from that series, The Dragon or something like that. I think I did one of that already, but oh yeah, oh I definitely plan to come there. I actually have a lot of family living in Brixton. Most of my family on my dad's side, they migrated to London long before I was born, from the islands. So I do have family living there. So, oh yeah. I also have friends that are there now. They're also telling me to come up and visit and stuff like that. Oh. And Jeanette, you said what? You're in MDIWV? Oh. The Netherlands. I actually plan at some point here in the near future to just like stop everything I'm doing and start traveling. So yeah, most definitely London is on the list. Actually, Charles Dickens is one of my favorite authors. Oh, you're in Maryland. I got a couple of friends in Maryland. One of them lived close to the University of Maryland. I've been through there. I've never like visited there, but I've been through there a couple of times. So I'm not real versed on Maryland. The flyer one, hey, he should check out the Apollo program from Epic History. You know what? I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna definitely check that one out, Fly. The Fly one. Oh, that would be great to go see Napoleon's tomb. That would be great. Yeah. Hey, have you ever been, Andrew? Have you ever been to the carnivals that they have there? The Caribbean carnivals? No, I live on the other side of West Virginia. Like where I live, uh, I live in Huntington, West Virginia. Ohio is just I could walk out my door and go 1 block and see over in Ohio, and then Kentucky is on the other side. So I'm in a like tri-state area, the northeast of London. Oh, trust me, I plan to do a vlog series also. I have a second channel, and that's where I'm gonna put all my vlogs and stuff like that. I haven't done much on that channel so far yet. I have like one video up there, and it's just me ranting. Oh, really? I'm definitely wanting to check out some of Charles Dickens' old stomping ground. To Stockholm to see Bernadotte. Oh, wow. I always wondered if they still have those things there. Most definitely. I'll have to check it out. Pubs there is probably not like pubs here. As a matter of fact, where I live is pretty much a college town. Like the college where I graduated from is like 2 blocks that way. It's a university. And Jeanette probably heard of it. It's Marshall University. I know, man. It's a lot of fun. I know back home I was always into the carnival stuff down there. It's a lot of fun. He's a man of my persuasion in weather. I hate the cold. I'm dreading the winter coming up. The plan is to move back to the beach as soon as possible. I am not liking these mountains that I live in here at all. There's the mountains here. There's a place called New River Gorge, and it's really pretty up there. But where I live here, it's an old. How should I put it? Shipping port town. So there's not as much anymore, but a lot of barges of coals. Huh, everything seemed to be fine here. Is the signal going off bad? She lived in Paris. Nice place to live. See, I'm really interested in a lot of the outskirts of places because I've lived in several big cities and I've always found that to get to the real culture of a place, you have to go to the outlying areas. I think I did share the video of a guy that does that. He's from South Africa, but he also says he's from Germany. And right now he's in South America, and he's just going to these like villages where people are like. One of his videos came out today, and he was in Colombia, and he just went to this like village, and there's no paved streets, but there's actual roads and stuff there. It's not paved, and he just went. The restaurants are all veranda style restaurants and stuff like that. So she had to go back to the cold, huh? Oh man. Now when you're in a position of power, you have to do a lot of stuff you don't want to do. Is the feed having an issue? But thanks you guys for suggesting those couple there. I'll definitely look into them. Let's see here. The Apollo program. Oh, the Hannibal series. I think that's the series that Light X Haven. You suggested the Hannibal series. I think that's the one I started. I think I did one of that already. Oh, he's got love letters. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, the Crown on Netflix. I'm gonna have to look into the copyright situation about that. Some of these people are very particular with about the copywritten stuff. So, hey, Hoyo Ali, if that's the way you pronounce it. I'm not surprised that he was a romantic because to a certain degree, when I reading about him from home, I didn't know a whole lot of the war stuff, but it seemed to that he was some kind of romantic type person. Hello, Nagho, if I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the chat. I'm just on here. All right, thanks. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know about the signal, Andrew. By the way, Andrew is my middle name. Yeah. Hey, Light X Haven. How did that whole thing come out about his light? High grade cemetery in London. If you dare. Oh, oh, I'll check it out. I wouldn't mind. Oh yeah, most definitely good ideas. Yeah, yeah. I didn't upload a video today, so I thought, hey, go do a live and talk to people. He was complaining that she didn't write to him much. But if he's a romantic, that would bother him for sure. SA, what is the story of the Gates Cemetery? Is it supposed to be a scary place or something? Oh, the height, his height. Because I mean, even when I was back on the island as a kid, people would talk about how he's got a little man complex because he's short. That's why he was so exuberant about fighting wars and stuff like that. But then somebody pointed out to me that it was just something that the enemies said about him to disparage his character and stature. Who's the legend you're talking about, Andrew? Yeah, yeah, I heard all those stories about him being a short person, which being a tall person myself, short is pretty much everybody. That was a bad joke. A lot of people don't like to be called short. I wish I was shorter. Yeah, but like I said, I plan. I'm new to this whole live thing, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it and come up with themes, so we could talk about certain stuff. You know what I mean? Like a particular series that I'm working on. If we want to have conversations about that series, we could come on here and do a live and talk about the series. Wow, he was very poetic. by that standards. You write something like that today to somebody, and they'd probably wonder what you're talking about. But yeah, that's poetic there. But I bet that was a good outlet for him. Okay, cool. I'll definitely do something like that. We'll sit down and discuss. And like I said, I'm not a historian per se, so I'll be learning from you guys. As much. Have you ever come across to West Virginia, Anjanette? Those letters, do they have those letters on display at a museum somewhere in Paris or something that you speak of, Light X Haven? Yeah. But but in battle and stuff, that wouldn't be a problem though, because it all sounds like booms, unless he wants to know if there was a distinction between the cannons fired, like the cannons of the quote unquote allies to his cannons. Because back then, a lot of listening was how they know to maneuver themselves. Oh, cool. Ho Yo Ali, where are you from, sir, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna Google Napoleon's love letters. Yeah, it is curious how history turns out. A lot of things were discovered because of people conquering places. Oh, okay, so you're from Sweden. I've heard of Harper's Ferry. Sad to say I haven't ventured out too far from Huntington. As a matter of fact, I know Kentucky better than I know West Virginia because Kentucky is the first place I came to. Thanks you, Alice. Thank you very much. Oh, Satanists and vampires. I wouldn't mind going there to see what's going on in there. I'll even do a video of it. Cemeteries sort of freak me out too, though, but I'll brave it. On the island, pretty much anywhere you walk, it could be walking through a cemetery. Shoot, even here where I am, people, you walk through anybody's land here, they could have people buried on their land. Yeah, most definitely plan to. I also have a friend from Wales who actually went to the university here uh, that I met, and she got married to somebody from North Carolina. And now they live in Germany. They've lived in China, Singapore, and I do believe they're in Germany right now. So they travel around teaching. The only thing you could win is history or geography, huh? That's good. You're the go-to guy in those categories. I intend to keep doing the history videos because, learning a lot from it. Meeting some cool people too. If you notice me squinting, it's because I usually wear glasses, so I have to squint to see. You want to be a prince. Growing up, I always wanted to be a chief of a tribe or something. Because the island is pretty Africanized. Most of the food we eat is African based and stuff like that. Oh, you've traveled this whole area, Anjanette. Oh, a tea plantation in India. There's another culture that fascinates me. India really fascinates me. There's a lot of people from India living in my village and stuff where I'm from on the island. The food, love the food. There's so much history there though. A seagull, yeah, they do travel a lot. I've seen seagulls on the river out here. Maybe it's not the same species of seagull, but I've seen seagulls out here. They do travel. Oh, hey, thank you, the Way of the Warrior. I read your comments all the time. Peace and love, man. You take care of yourself. Oh, really? I did not know that. I did not know that. True. Turtles do live longer. Hey, Margaret, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I never knew that crow have funerals for the dead. I'd like to witness that. Oh wow, they put sticks around the body. There's a You're talking about turtles on there on the island. We have these big turtles that come out of the ocean and lay eggs. They're like protected there so people can't do anything to them. So I remember as a kid, my mom was telling me like the lightning back home is not the crack through the sky. It's just a bright flash, and that they always says when they see the flash out on the over the ocean, that means that turtles are laying eggs. My mom always said that. Ah, Caesar. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have to look into that. Caesar was a hot topic in school growing up. There was always lessons about him and teachings about him. I think I saw a series on him. Oh, did not know that, Alex. Did not know that. They did? They made Caesar a god after his death? Somebody suggested that one day, Margaret. The difference and the different. I think I do have a video of that I'm about to react to. Actually, the difference is that was that you that suggested that? You're gonna watch Cool Runnings. You know the funny thing about that phrase, Cool Runnings, that is actually a slang on the island, and Cool Runnings mean everything is peaceful and nice. There's no violence and stuff like that. So, like, if you go to a party uh, and there's no hassling or fighting, they call that Cool Runnings. So whenever I say Cool Runnings, people think I'm talking about a movie, but it's actually a phrase. Like if I'm walking down the street and somebody said, "How is everything going?" You respond with, "Everything is cool runnings." Yeah, I think it was you, and I think I did save that video to watch. The son. That's a smart political move. Let, let the Son of God rule us. I did, I think I heard that they did make him a god. It just slipped my mind. No worries, man. Yeah. So, yeah, Alex, you're in Canada. Got family in Canada too, Toronto to be exact. I've got family all over the world. How to build a perfect castle. Yeah, and I like learning about the Middle Ages. I think the Middle Ages is one of my favorite ages, per se. I definitely check out the Vikings. There's a lot of people around here that's really interested in Vikings. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how it's been de- uh, dealt with in Toronto. I just know I have a lot of family there. They also have a carnival there, a Caribbean carnival in Toronto. Yeah, the heat in Scott. Do they have a lot of castles for sale in the UK? It is fascinating that we use the same calendar 2,000 years later. Hey, Essay, did you know that they said that the Vikings were here in North America? That's one of the ideas put forth that the Vikings were here in North America even before it was supposedly discovered. That there's some sites that they excavated that were of with Viking tools and stuff like that. Yeah, I lived in New York for a while, Brooklyn to be exact. That's a young man's city. I'm not going back there to live. I'm ready for the beach again. Yeah, yeah. I heard that July was named after Caesar and August named after Augustus. He believed that the Chinese discovered first discovered America on the north coast. They did. I think I reacted to something about the was it the Netherlands, and they talked about the Viking population there and everything. They got everywhere, like you said. Very resourceful people. But the interesting thing about history is how everybody just traveled everywhere. So we never know who was anywhere for sure, unless we dig stuff up. Oh yeah, oh, most definitely. Hey, you stay safe, SA. Be good out there. Be careful, man. Oh, woman. Yeah, Columbus. we were told he was overrated since I was a kid back on the island. Oh, that's the theory. Wow, I wouldn't be surprised that they were if they were. Like I said, how many different people have been to places, and the history was wiped out there. Okay, I see. There's a song about him on the island too, and it's called "Christopher Columbus was a damn blasted liar." That's what I grew up listening. Bye. Take care. True, true. You can't discover something that's already exists. They did beat him by a few hundred years. Yeah, yeah, that was kind of egotistical to think I'm here, which means I discovered it. Especially since people were already there, and you know they had to come from somewhere. It's kind of like the tribes, the Arawaks and the Caribs. Uh, those tribes migrated from North America down through the Caribbean islands. So, oh, I did not know that. They were able to speak English when they got there. That explains a lot. That explains a lot there. Where I live, there's not a whole lot of full-blooded Native American people. There's a lot of people claiming to have a Native American heritage here, but I a long time ago, what late '90s, I used to own a little shop above a restaurant here, and there was a Native American guy, and he was full Native American, and he used to sell some of his items in my shop. So, but I don't think he was from around here. And he was gone, and I haven't seen him since. But I don't think he was from around here. But it's nice seeing all of you all there. I I'm probably gonna bring this here to a close, and the next time I see you guys on here, we're gonna have a theme, and I'll put all the information up. Or I'll do a video and put all the information up, or I'll put it up in the community tab to tell you guys what we are gonna be talking about, and so we could communicate some more. But thanks for popping in here and letting me know that the stream is good and the audio is good, so we won't have any issues the next time I pop back on here to do something with you all. Take care, man. You all be careful out there, okay? And whoever you're around, make sure you take care of them. Thanks for popping in again. What's that, Anjanette? Camille Ahu site? Oh, I didn't advertise I was doing it. I just decided to do it. Like I was sitting here and I was like, I'm just gonna go live since I have it figured out. So it wasn't something that I planned. I just came on here and you guys came on, which is cool. You have a good evening too. Stay safe. Bye. Take care.